live. So, I don't know. Someone's mic just died.
I hope that's not mine.
I don't know whose it is. I
Oh,
hope it's
no.
not mine.
It's mine.
I have no idea. Someone had mad feedback right then.
I heard that too. I think it maybe might be mine.
It might be mine because I just put my phone next to my mic. It's probably not a good idea.
Oh.
Hey, Hyena. Thank you for being here. Oh, my goodness. So at this point, we're just letting people filing in. So, yeah, we can talk about whatever. I think what did we talk about on Tuesday? We talked about Halloween on Tuesday. Alpha Dog was sharing his mask collection, like his Halloween mask collection. That was terrifying. Did not enjoy. Hi, Maka.
Hi, Maka.
Maka Bells.
Yo.
Yeah. So.
Hey, Maku-san and Binda. Hi.
Hello, everyone. So good to see everyone.
Is anyone getting any like Halloween Lego sets?
Not yet, but
no.
Maybe.
No.
Do I have any?
I don't really do many,
have,
do they? I do the little ones, but never.
Yeah.
I have this. Does that count?
Oh, that does count.
I think I won this off of one of local streams. I don't remember for sure. That's
Hi,
a little.
Brenda.
I mean, you can get the football table, and it's scary because of the price.
Like
really.
Hello.
You want me to sit up, Maka? Sorry, I'll stop chilling. There you go.
Hello and welcome, Brandolph. Becca.
Brandolph is from me. Brandolph is one of my regulars. Hi, Brandolph. Hi, Becca.
Now I'm definitely starting to notice my crowd coming in, my European crowd coming on in. Because normally I stream at like
It'd be interesting, wouldn't it, to see who's in and who's making it.
Because I know a lot of North America is probably still at work at this point.
Yeah.
I mean, what's 17 hours ahead for New Zealand? I don't even know off the top of my head.
Be like 3 or 4 in the morning.
Yeah,
probably.
Well, that's when I normally stream for you guys. Is like stupid early. Yep. No, New Zealand is 8:15 in the morning right now, so they might be awake.
Getting up, going to work.
We'll see.
I know, it's strange, isn't it?
My face is too large.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm very excited for this. I'm fingers crossed it works. Like everything works out okay. Because we tried really hard to make sure that the fandoms were still relevant across the pond before we made a recording about it. Because I'm sure you guys have different shows and stuff that are popular.
Yeah.
So
I don't know. I don't know. I don't think I know that much about one thing though.
Hello, Tolkien. Welcome on in.
Hi.
Best words. That was not fun. Becca asked, "How is everyone?" I can't speak. I'm
good.
sorry.
Yeah.
All good. All good.
Good. Yeah. How are you, Becca?
I'm doing my best. I am stumbling over words already, so that bodes very well for the rest of the time. Oh man, y'all, this is gonna be fun. I'm excited. Maybe this will garner interest for a potential second episode for the Showdown. Because I only hi, Miss Brickcave.
Miss Brickcave.
Hi.
Oh, hello.
Hello.
I saw you like 5 minutes ago, but hi.
Because I know there are some European and UK streamers that I'm just not like that didn't immediately come to mind, or I asked and they weren't interested at first, but maybe if they see this, maybe they'll be interested. So yeah. I'm excited. I'm very excited.
What was Becca's excuse?
Oh, called out, Maka.
I am not saying
Where's
anything.
Logan?
I'm not saying anything.
Throw him under the bus.
Maka has left the chat.
Yeah, Maka just ran away.
Unfollow, unsubscribe.
Oh my gosh, you're scaring away my future contestants, Brick Cave.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness. No, that's super funny.
I've been in a contest with Macca and I can beat him anytime. It's all right.
Well, hey, fighting
Oh,
talk.
shots fired. Shots fired, man.
You're getting called out, Maka.
Maka, they're bringing the heat on you, my friend.
Oh man.
Are you going to take
Right,
us?
I'm in. There you
Come on,
go.
you gotta say something. Defend your title, Maka. Come on.
Oh, Maka's in. Okay, cool.
Yeah.
Maka's
Come on, Maka.
Fight. Oh my gosh. That's so funny. Yeah. No, Maka, if you don't want to, I will not force you. Brick Cave might, but I won't. Excuse me. Oh, Brick Cave, thank you for the resub. You're awesome. Wait, do you have your can you type something in my chat? I'm curious as to I'm curious. Yay, you still have your founder's dash.
Oh, I do.
Oh, that's awesome. Oh my goodness, that's awesome. I was curious if you still had it, but yeah, no, it's still there. That's awesome.
Ace.
Brick Cave, you're awesome. Thank you.
I'll take it. Even if I don't get points, I've been told I'm awesome.
Becca, I told Hyena a couple episodes ago, but in order to not like clog up chat, during the actual game show, you don't have to worry about shout outs. You know, in these like chill times, I'm fine with shout outs. But I'll try to also do verbal shout outs. Obviously, go follow Maka. Like, excuse me, he's one of our other Technic builders. Echo, of course, is the Technic builder, you know. You building techniques that we don't have to.
Endure the pain for the rest of us.
Yeah, so I'm not allowed to build anything else. That's it now.
You've done a couple system builds now.
Yeah.
I don't think I've had any Technic.
I can't stand Technic.
I have now done one.
Does the Tumblr count as Technic?
If you get
it's got a bit in it, it's all right.
If you get the other Batmobile, it does, but not that one.
Yeah.
Maka says #Technic is awesome. Build time! Hello!
Build time!
Y'all, if you're not following Build Time, go do that. He's awesome.
It's the gloves.
I know. It is so cool that he wears the gloves. That's so fun.
I'm now following Build Time. There you go.
Yeah, Brick Cave, I know you're very in and out with the community, which there's nothing wrong with, obviously. But our community.
I'm working my way back in. There's a lot of new faces, is what I've learned.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, our community has exploded.
It's constantly growing.
Yeah.
Yeah, you thought it was big before? Oh my gosh. I feel like it's doubled in the last year probably. There's so many new faces around. JJ's Brick World! Oh my gosh. Y'all, go follow JJ's Brick World as well.
Don't think I'll follow.
They took a hiatus for a while there, but they're a really fun German couple.
I'm now following JJ.
They also
following.
They also say that their English isn't good, but their English is great. They're very fun. They're very fun bilingual couple, and I miss them so much. I miss their streams. Oh, come back to us. Hello, Hotsmeister. Oh my goodness, it's so. Look at all the amazing people coming in. It makes me so happy. It's awesome. Build Time, are you European or are you Australian? I don't remember. I do not remember.
I think he's Australian.
I think he is too, which means you're up stupid early right now.
Yeah.
Australia, yeah.
Yeah.
Excuse me, build time is up stupid early for some reason.
Good morning.
Yes, good morning. And I suppose it's good evening for the rest of you guys over in just after 6 a.m.
Just after
That's
6.
so early.
Whoa.
So early.
Wow.
It's 9 p.m. Well, 20 past 9 here now.
You're coming back soon. Yay! Please go follow JJ's Brick World. They're so much fun. I love them. I love them so much. Becca, you're an insomniac. That doesn't count. You're up literally at all hours.
All the time.
She's always awake. Oh my goodness. There's so many things happening.
Rude.
Rude.
Now Becca's getting called out.
Becca's getting called out.
Come to chat. We'll
just call you out.
Yeah.
Not really a quiz. We're just going to berate you all for 2 hours.
Yeah. I'm sorry. Were you here for trivia? I thought this was Rip on Chat Day. Sorry, y'all. Oh my gosh. No, Becca's like awake at a normal time, and I'm streaming at like a normal time for you guys. So that's helpful. Obviously, you can tell it's bright. It's like mid-afternoon over here. So not quite.
What time do you normally do it? You like 9 p.m. or something? That sort of time,
so I started 8 p.m. my time, which is Eastern.
Yeah.
I started 8 p.m. Eastern. And then we had Amish on, but he's only free after 8 his time. So that puts it at 11 o'clock for me.
11.
So and West Coast people keep winning. So it's been starting at 11 p.m. for a few episodes now.
Oh, that's tiring.
I mean, I'm gonna be awake then anyway, but like I know that gets inconvenient for almost everybody across the board at that point. So that's fine. My VODs are always on my YouTube. So it's not like I don't think it's really like messed up turnout or anything. So like as long as people keep showing up, I'm gonna keep doing it. As long as I keep enjoying it, we're gonna keep doing it. So I'm we're just chilling. We're just having fun. Nearly sleeping time over by y'all. Yeah. JJ's Brick World, are you guys ahead of Gina? What time zone are you in?
I'm like Amsterdam time zone, so I think we'll be the same. I think it'll be 20 past 9 there too.
I can't like visualize Europe well enough right now to know where the time
Germany, Amsterdam, other way around. They're like parallel to each other, more or less, kind of. I think. Hang on, Germany is east, I think.
21. That's still 9:30, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Same time.
I was like, I have to convert to 12 hour.
I'm literally like, I think 3-hour drive from Germany, so.
Got you. Build time, I'm still sitting at 16, but it's no big deal. Like, it'll grow on its own. I'm not super worried about it. Speaking of followers, between Tuesday and today, I have officially hit 400 followers, you guys. I'm so
401.
Yes, I'm so happy that that I've been able to be a part of this community and that you guys are, having fun and enjoying the content that I'm putting out there. But I was so far from 400 for so long. I was like, well, this is it. I'm okay with this. This is my good little collective, But no, we just hit 400. I could not be happier. I do love and cherish this community more than I think anyone will ever know. So I'm glad that y'all come out and support me. It's awesome.
Congratulations.
Guys, thank you. Alrighty, we are right around 15 minutes, so I believe. Hey Hey, Dan.
Dan.
Yo, what's up?
Dan.
If y'all aren't following Building with the Black Dog in chat, that's Dan. He competed on New Zealand for Lego Masters, if I remember correctly. He's a very well-known member of our community, and go out and show your love and support for him. Let's see. I think we're ready to move on over into the show. So, hello, for those of you who may not know me from these wonderful people's communities. I'm Kazakh Princess. I host my trivia every other week here on my channel. Today is a very special UK EU showdown at a very special time. Thankfully, these three amazing people have agreed to be guinea pigs for the for the European edition. So I'm going to start with a brief introduction of each of our wonderful contestants, starting with Brickcave 19.
Hello. Big, Echo, you're gonna love it so much.
Yeah, it's gonna be too big.
Hello all. I've not streamed for a little while now. I think end of July was my last time streaming officially. But I've had time off because I've got married and had 2 other weddings and God knows what else going on in between. So I'm planning to come back at some point, but I'm sort of TBD on that at the moment and sort of seeing how things go, and then I should be back hopefully, but we'll see.
Awesome. Thank you. Now we move on to Echo Bricks.
Hi, I'm Echo. I'm from the UK, up in Scotland. Stream mainly Technic, but have been known to do like Easter sets and winter sets and things like that in system. So yeah, I try and stream at least once a week, but with work it's difficult. So winter is better for me. So we're coming into a stream a week, hopefully very soon.
Awesome. And finally, we have the lovely Miss Gina.
Hello, I'm Gina, aka Jin. I think some of you know me as because of my wonderful name. I am originally from England, but now I live in the Netherlands. I am predominantly a Lego streamer, as you can tell, and I build most things apart from Technic I'm not so good with. And I also sometimes I will game, and I also do a mental health podcast once a week, and I'm going to start running some drop-in centers as well. So I don't have a schedule yet, but it's coming together. And if you don't know by the name, I also have ADHD.
Awesome, you guys. Thank you, first of all, for all coming out between my contestants and my lovely viewers today. Thank you all for being here. Next, I will move into a recap of the rules very quickly. Let's see here. I don't have everything open the way I should. I apologize. Alrighty. For each question, I will read a statement out loud. There may be a single error or there may be no errors with the statement. Contestants are allowed to buzz in at any point if they believe they have the answer. Contestants, if you believe something is false, please do have your correction at the ready. Reminder that dates are never what's wrong. That's no fun for anyone. Contestants, you will get 1 point for correctly identifying true statements. You get 1 point for mentioning the incorrect part of a statement. And you get 1 point for fixing the statement if there's an error. This leads that there are a maximum of 2 points per question, and there is no penalty for being wrong. I will read the question or the statement aloud. Contestants will get a single guess to begin with, after which I will repeat the question, and they will have one more guess. Excuse me. Half points can be assigned at any point in time if I believe technical errors have been made. If there's debate regarding a certain question, we can all agree to throw it out. Chat, we love you, and we know that you want your whoever you're rooting for to win. But please, it's not cheating per se, but please don't put answers in our chat. We do want it to be fair for all contestants involved, and we want it to be fun. Let's see. After each question, there's time for discussion or comments. If anyone has a particular memory surrounding a fandom, or if they're like, yeah, I never really got into that fandom. You know, we're here to have fun. It's pretty laid back, despite having a set rule set, right? We're still here, like I said, to have fun at the end of the day. There are 15 questions. After all 15 questions, the contestant with the most points will win. If we get enough interest, you'll be invited back to defend your title. But at the minimum, you will be invited back for our Tournament of Champions. I think we're aiming around January for that. After all questions have been read, there's going to be a discussion period regarding the game. If you have any suggestions or feedback at this time or at that time, you can bring it up then. And these last couple episodes, we have had just story time. So if no one's in a huge rush, you know, we can just kind of hang out after stream. It's not super strict by any means. Are there any last minute questions from my contestants before we get started?
I don't think so.
Nope.
Alrighty. I see a few more friends rolling on in. Thank you everyone for being here. Hello, Dragon, Marvelous Tay, and Bobo. Welcome on in, you guys. Oh, and Patchy. Oh my gosh, I'm amazing. Thank you. Hello. Thank you, Hyena. Yes, mods, please feel free to delete or time out anyone who is not cooperating, although that hasn't been a problem so far. Everyone's been pretty good. Without further ado, I think we are ready to begin. I will unlock the buzzer to make sure you have a chance at answering. That might be helpful. Alrighty. Building with the Black Dog says the answer is B, always B.
Excellent, good to know.
I don't know how well that's going to work with true false questions, but it's always B. And Dragon says it's always C, so you got a 50-50 shot if it was 4 choices and multiple choice. Oh my goodness, excuse me. I'm sorry. Yes, I think officially now we're ready to begin. The Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy is a comedy science fiction franchise created by Douglas Adams. Originally a television comedy, it was later adapted to other formats, including novels. The novels are described as a trilogy in 5 parts, with the blurb on the 5th book describing it as, quote, the book that gives a whole new meaning to the word trilogy. Yes, Gina.
Wasn't it a book first, not a TV program? I think that's my answer. So, I think.
So, Gina does get 1 point for correctly identifying. She correctly identified that it was not originally a television comedy, but she is incorrect that it was not. It did not start as a book.
Okay.
So Brick Cave and Echo, you guys get one guess before I get before I reread the statement.
I think me and Echo are both thinking we need to hear it again.
You also can waive your first guess if you so choose.
I'm just trying to think.
All good, all good.
Yeah, wait for them, for me.
Waive for both of you?
Yeah.
Alrighty, I will reread the statement. The Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy is a comedy science fiction franchise created by Douglas Adams. Originally a television comedy, it was later adapted to other formats, including novels. The novels are described as a trilogy in 5 parts, with the blurb on the 5th book describing it as, quote, the book that gives a whole new meaning to the word trilogy. No guesses on what it started as? Not a single
No.
one?
No, I don't know much about Hitchhiker's Guide.
No.
Alrighty.
I'll
If
just
everyone,
say,
if everyone is officially... Go ahead.
I'll just say false. There you go.
1 point.
Oh my goodness. Well, Gina did get the point for correctly identifying that it was not started as a television comedy. But originally, The Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy aired as a radio comedy.
I did not know that.
Neither did I.
No.
I always thought it was a book, so.
Technically, it was an
Yeah.
idea first. Well, technically, everything's an idea first, right?
Yeah.
Build time just like everybody gets points.
Technically, before it was anything, it had to have been some like
In the
neurons.
mind.
That's right. Oh my goodness. Okay, moving on to question number 2. When Doctor Who was rebooted in 2005, producers were fearful of alienating new audiences with references to the original show, such as names and events. So such things were kept to a bare minimum until audiences adjusted to the mythology. Even the first journey to another planet beyond Earth didn't take place until the last episode of season 1, which is unusual considering the universe-trotting nature of the original series.
I know nothing about Doctor Who.
No.
I can tell you some doctors, but that's about it.
Make a guess.
Yeah, remember, there's no penalty for guessing, so just buzz in and throw anything out there. Yes, Gina.
I'm going to say the statement is false, that they did just keep in all the references because everybody knew who Doctor Who was and there was no worry about that. That's my guess.
That's an awesome guess. That is not what's wrong with our statement today.
Damn it.
Yes, Brick Cave.
I'm going to say the bit that's wrong was rebooted in 2005 and say that it's actually been rebooted earlier, something like 2001.
A reminder to contestants that
All
dates
dates.
are always,
Yeah.
dates are always
That
fine.
was-
Yes, Echo. Yes, Echo.
Yeah, I'll just say it's true. Because it's a guess.
Am I
No,
allowed
it's
to
not.
guess again?
Yeah.
Yeah, you will be allowed to guess again. The statement is
okay.
not true, Echo. So I'm happy to reread it at this point, unless Gina, you already have a guess in mind.
I have like a guess, but I think, yeah, if you want to reread it first.
Awesome. Excuse me. When Doctor Who was rebooted in 2005, producers were fearful of alienating new audiences with references to the original show, such as names and events. So such things were kept to a bare minimum until audiences adjusted to the mythology. Even the first journey to another planet beyond Earth didn't take place until the last episode of season 1, which is unusual considering the universe-trotting nature of the original series. Yes, Gina.
It's a total guess, but obviously false. But is it the last part of the statement where it said it was in the last episode? Was that in the first episode instead? And that part's just completely false. They didn't wait till the last episode to air that one. Does that make sense?
Yes,
I just
think.
throw guesses out here, man.
Yeah, no, I mean guesses are valid. Gina does get a point for correctly identifying what was wrong, but she made the incorrect correction. So there is something wrong with when that, like, which episode, not which episode, but the timing of when
Okay.
they traveled. So Echo and Brick Cave, you do get one more guess. Yes, Brick Cave.
Was it halfway through the first series that they travelled to a different world?
It was not halfway through the first.
Was it the second episode?
The second what?
Episode.
Second episode? No, not the second episode.
It never
was-
happened.
Never happened.
Second
Also
series. That's why
also
it's
valid,
second
yeah.
what?
Yeah. That's my guess. It's B.
Okay, his guess
B.
was officially the second was B. His official guess is B, ladies and gentlemen.
B.
No, the first journey to another planet did not happen until season 2.
Oh, of course.
I knew that.
That's why I wanted to make sure I heard Echo correctly. I was like, I heard second. Oh my goodness. Okay, so our buzzers are reset. For chat, there will be score updates every 5 questions. So we'll have 3 score updates throughout the episode. Yeah, Becca was like yelling at you guys in chat. That was super
Yeah,
fun.
I've seen.
Sorry, Becca.
Yeah.
Oh, that's awesome. Alrighty. The next one takes us to the realm of Star Wars.
No.
Might have a chance though.
Better not have a chance.
In Rogue One, a Star Wars story, Darth Vader's appearance is patterned after his look in the original Star Wars Episode 4, A New Hope. His costume initially had his Sith robes draped over his shield, as well as black lenses in the eye holes of the mask. Considering this film takes place mere days before the original film, the costume designers recreated Vader's look down to the last detail. Yes, Brick Cave.
I'm gonna say it's false because I believe his lenses in his helmet were red in Rogue One, not black.
Brick Cave gets 2 points.
What? I would have never guessed that.
Oh.
Correctly identifying that he did have red lenses as opposed
Nice.
to black. So, I think, are you guys getting the hang of it a little bit more?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hanging in there a little bit more? Hi, Hagar. Hi, Rexy.
Hi.
Hi, Pinwheel. Man, everyone came in all at once on that one.
Yeah.
That was fun. Oh my goodness. Excuse me. This next question is for Echo. This was his fandom.
Maybe.
Doing
This was his fandom. So
Pressure's on now.
No
Oh,
pressure.
sure.
No.
no, it's okay. No pressure. None whatsoever. Manchester United was founded in 1878 under the name Newton Heath LYR Football Club. Oh my goodness. Yes, Echo.
That's correct.
Are you just gonna guess that the rest of it is all correct as well?
Oh, maybe not, actually. No.
Oh.
I'm going to have to now because I'm buzzed.
Well, if you're gonna have to, then I'm gonna have to give you a point because there was
Oh,
nothing
that's
wrong
good.
with the statement at all.
Okay.
I will finish reading it for the sake of everyone else in chat. But yeah, that was a true statement. So Echo just he went
True.
with it.
That
Yes, I
little
will
short
read
statement's
it.
enough. I can compete with that.
Oh my goodness. Manchester United was founded in 1878 under the name Newton Heath LYR Football Club. By 1901, it was on the verge of disappearing due to its economic crisis. Club captain Harry Stafford decided to start walking his dog to raise money until the dog went missing one day. Stafford finally found the dog at a pub. Stafford convinced the wealthy pub owner to invest in his team, and that's how Manchester United came to be.
Would never have known.
It's a very history-based question.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Did you know all of that, Echo, or did you just say
I
go
knew,
for it?
yeah, I knew about the dog. Yeah.
I did
It's crazy how these little things happen, isn't it? Just,
For sure. Hyenas wants me to tell you that he was personally hurt having to write this question. Because you're a Liverpool fan, Hyena? Is that correct?
oh, is he?
Oh no.
I think that's correct.
Oh,
Please tell
dear.
me if I'm wrong. I think it's Liverpool. I'm gonna kick myself if I'm wrong. Yeah, Liverpool.
Yeah.
That's what I
At least
thought.
didn't say Arsenal.
Yeah. So he wanted to make sure that you knew that it hurt him in his soul to write a Manchester United question.
Oh.
Oh my goodness. Excuse me. We are gonna have one more question before we get a short score update. Yeah, I don't think I missed anyone else coming on into chat. So here we go. Many people are aware that the American version of The Office is an adaptation of the original UK version co-created by Ricky Gervais and Stephen Merchant. However, the series has also been adapted for audiences around the world. For example, an adaptation in France titled Le Bureau, oh my gosh, and an adaptation in Sweden called, oh my gosh, Kontoret. I'm so sorry, Swedish people. Among the other international adaptation versions are in Germany, Canada, Chile, Australia, and Israel. Yes, Echo.
It's the end bit's false. It's not all those countries.
Is there any specific country that you think might be wrong?
Nope, just one of them.
Just
One of the 7. Because I think the first ones are right because you struggled with the names, so therefore they were written maybe correctly, but it's the end bit that's wrong.
The end bit that's wrong. Okay. Echo does get 1 point for correctly saying that there's something wrong with the countries. Now, who can tell me which country? What's up, Gina?
Is it Israel?
It's not Israel.
Oh!
Brick Cave.
Is it going to be Sweden and it's actually going to be a different Scandinavian country? I guess Finland.
Finland? No, it's not. It's not that one. Would you like? Now I'm gonna reread that one, and you're gonna listen to me struggle through the Swedish word once again.
Just name the countries we're buzzing.
Yeah.
Okay, so the countries mentioned are the American version, the original UK, one in France, one in Sweden, Germany, Canada, Chile, Australia, and Israel. Yes, Echo.
Chile.
Nope.
Is wrong. Damn it.
You can't keep guessing. Brick Cave.
There's not an Australian one.
He is right. There is not an Australian one.
Damn it.
It's all good,
Sorry.
Gina. It's okay, Gina. That's right. There is no Australian one. There are rumors for an Australian adaptation, although there is no current Australian version of The Office. It's just called The Prison here. After the first 5 questions, everyone is super duper tight. Brick Cave is in the lead with 3, and Echo and Gina are both tied with 2.
Ooh.
It is definitely still anybody's game here. We still got 10 questions left. So I think oh my god. I do think it'll be a hard fought battle. Okay. Well, there's a reset. Excuse me. So here we go for question number 6. Based on a series of children's books, Thomas and Friends features Thomas the Tank Engine going on adventures with his fellow locomotives on the island of Solder. The show ran from 1984 until 2021, and during that time had many narrators, including Ringo Starr, George Carlin, and Alec Baldwin. Famously, Ringo Starr was nervous about recording without an audience, so the producers brought a stuffed teddy bear to the studio for him to narrate to. Yes, Echo.
True.
It's not true.
Damn it.
Gina.
There wasn't multiple narrators. It was just Ringo Starr from start to finish.
That is not correct.
No.
Brickade.
Hi, Puck.
Hello, Lego Puck Boy.
I'll wave my guess to hear it again.
Wave his guess? Alrighty. Based on a series of children's books, Thomas and Friends features Thomas the Tank Engine going on adventures with his fellow locomotives on the island of Solder. The show ran from 19... Yes, Echo.
Is it the bear is wrong? It's not a bear that he was narrating to.
You think it's not a stuffed bear? What do you think it
Yeah.
is? What do you think he was reading to, if not a stuffed teddy bear?
Another toy of some sort.
Another toy of some sort?
Do I have to be so can it not be vague?
I will use my discretion at said time, but no, that's not a correct.
It was a real bear.
James.
Went into the studio like, it's all right.
Panic is real.
Welcome in the real QVC. Since Echo interrupted and got the change wrong, I will reread from the start. Based on a series of children's books, Thomas and Friends features Thomas the Tank Engine going on adventures with his fellow locomotives on the island of Solder. The show ran from 1984 until 2021, and during that time had many narrators, including Ringo Starr, George Carlin, and Alec Baldwin. Famously, Ringo Starr was nervous about recording without an audience, so the producers brought a stuffed teddy bear into the studio for him to narrate to. Yes, Bricave.
I'm gonna say one of the narrators is wrong, and that person didn't narrate it. I can't remember all the names. I can remember Ringo Starr and Alec Baldwin, and I'm saying it's not them two, it's the other one.
You think it's the other one? No, the other one was a narrator.
Okay.
So Gina, you get one more Hail Mary.
All right. The name of the island is wrong, but I don't know what the name of the island is.
The name of the island is right. I'm probably just absolutely butchering it. I am so sorry.
I have no idea, honestly. It's just a guess.
Yes, he was an engine. That is true, Dragon. He was in fact an engine. Hey Blasted, welcome on in. It was not Ringo Starr who was nervous about recording. It was actually George Carlin, the second name that was given.
God, the last possible avenue we could have taken.
Oh my goodness, that's okay. I think y'all are doing all right. You're doing all right. I am clicking random things on my computer. I am sorry. Trying not to close the questions by mistake. That would be great.
Yeah, don't do that.
Oh my goodness. Question number 7. During the filming of Lord of the Rings, The Two Towers, actor Viggo Mortensen broke one of his teeth. He immediately wanted to continue filming and requested superglue to reattach the broken tooth. Instead, yes, Brick Cave.
He broke his toe, not his tooth.
Broke his toe, not his tooth?
Yeah, by kicking a helmet.
Kicking a helmet. Hyena, do you want to double check that one for me? Because I actually don't know if he did, but that's not the correction. That's not the correction that I have in my notes. But if that's also true, I will give points to that. Wrong. He did break his toe, but in a different movie. Okay, thank you.
He
Thank
broke
you for
it in Two
clarifying.
Towers. He kicks the helmet in Two Towers. Oh, challenge this.
Rick Cave now Googling.
Are we going to have
Kicks
to
the
watch the
helmet
movies now?
I can tell you exactly when it happens, Hyena, if it helps. He kicks it right after he thinks Merry and Pippin have been burnt by the Uruks outside Fangorn, which is in the second film.
Nothing to do.
Just say.
If he did break his toe in the filming of that movie specifically, I am okay to give a half a point. But y'all are saying it's a different movie. So if Dragon or Hyena wants to double check that.
Just,
He's actually injured quite a bit, but that isn't what is wrong with the question. This is true. I will read the question. Contestants must now kick a helmet. Okay, I'll read it start to finish. And yeah, because I don't think you would want to reattach a toe with super glue. Yeah, I'm gonna reread it. I'm gonna let chat debate for a little bit there. We'll come back to that brick cave, I promise.
Okay.
During the filming of Lord of the Rings: The Two Towers, actor Viggo Mortensen broke one of his teeth. He immediately wanted to continue filming and requested superglue to reattach the broken tooth. Instead, he was driven to Sir Peter Jackson's dentist in Wellington. He was still wearing his costume and covered in black orc blood, which he declined to have cleaned off as it would be troublesome for continuity. Yes, Echo.
I'm going to say the bit about him carrying on filming's wrong. He didn't. He went straight to hospital.
That is not a true or not a correct correction.
Okay.
Gina, do you have any guesses?
He didn't want the super glue. He just wanted to film without the tooth. He just carried on filming.
You just want to film with no super glue. That is
Yeah,
also not correct.
Oh.
I will reread it one more time. I said it right that time. Viggo Mortensen. I'm sorry. I am sorry to every actor and foreign language word I've ever said wrong. It's bad. I know it's bad. All right, here's that question one more time for anyone to answer. During the filming of The Lord of the Rings: The Two Towers, actor Viggo Mortensen broke one of his teeth. He immediately wanted to continue filming and requested superglue to reattach the broken tooth. Instead, he was driven to Sir Peter Jackson's dentist in Wellington. He was still wearing his costume and covered in black orc blood, which he declined to have cleaned off, as it would be troublesome for continuity. Yes, Bricave.
I'm going to say that the thing is he wasn't driven to the dentist, but the dentist was brought to him so he could continue filming.
Got you. That's not correct.
No.
Yes, Gina.
I'm going to guess that that's not the right name of the dentist. It was a different dentist, but I don't know the name of the dentist.
That is the right dentist. And Echo for the last
I'm
word.
going to say the whole thing's rubbish, and he didn't break his tooth at all.
He thinks the whole thing is rubbish,
and
and
he didn't break a tooth.
He would be incorrect.
Oh.
That's a true statement, y'all. That
Oh.
happened. Everything happened.
What?
We're trying to find what was wrong with it.
Yeah.
Yep, it's all true. All true, Dragon. I think I'm
I
with
forgot
Hyena.
that was an option.
Yeah, right?
Y'all were determined to find something wrong. I was like, dang.
I didn't know he broke the tooth. I know famously he broke his ankle because that's why they kept the screaming. So that's why I went down that path. But of course he broke more than one thing.
Hyena says Vigo almost drowned. He broke a toe.
Yeah,
and
he
had
did
many
almost drown.
other injuries.
Whoa.
Yeah, he almost drowned when he fell off the cliff.
Oh my god, that's horrible.
Well, he's a method actor, isn't he? He wanted to do everything himself. So he also took his sword home every night and all that sort of thing, and slept with
Whoa.
it, and stayed in costume, and God knows what.
Dan says it's all true. It was one of his front teeth, and it chipped off when he got hit in the face in a sword fight. Oh.
I'm guessing that'd be in Helm's Deep battle then.
Oh my god, that sounds painful. Woof.
I've chipped a tooth, but not for a sword fight.
I was gonna say, is that a thing in England? You just casually have sword fights?
I mean,
Yeah.
In this
I've
day
got a
and age?
sword.
Then it's hard fight.
So we cut our wedding cake with a sword, so I have a sword at the house. The fight can break out anytime.
That's awesome. Did you actually cut your wedding cake with a sword?
Yeah,
That's
That's
amazing.
cool.
I'll show you a photo there.
That's amazing. I have learned something new, that there are people out there who will cut their wedding cake with a sword.
Yeah, it was Gandalf's sword, to be more precise as well.
That's awesome. That's so cool.
That is cool.
Excuse me. Goodness gracious. Took more than a sword to bust out your front teeth. Oh Lord, Dragon, there's a story there. I can tell. You cut your 21st birthday cake with a sword, Dan? Oh my Lord.
Nice.
Maybe I'll do that on stream on Saturday. Will that get me more views? Oh my god. I wouldn't have access to a sword. That would be insane. Oh my god.
You could probably get access to a sword in America. You can get access to guns.
Oh no.
I feel like a sword's a bit of a
What's a
step
sword?
down.
Oh my god. I don't think anyone who owns a sword would want their sword to be used to cut a birthday cake. I feel like that's just not. I feel like that's like, I don't know. Maybe if they cut their own cake, sure, but someone else's cake, I don't know. I feel like people wouldn't quite be on board with that.
Just show up at a party. Ah!
Well, who invited that
Nice
guy
slice.
again? He knew he was gonna cut the cake with a sword. He brings that thing everywhere. Oh my
funny.
god. Oh my gosh, Dragon. Okay, so there used to be 3 swords on her living room wall, along with a few Klingon weapons. Oh man.
Nice.
That's very cool. I am curious to know how you broke your teeth, Dragon. Cut a wedding cake with a Glock, Lord Jesus. Yeah, the cake swashler strikes again.
I love it.
I love that. Oh my goodness, y'all. Moving on to question number 8, with significantly less sword fighting and sword cake cutting. Oh, in both the Witcher books and the Jane. Oh my god, I can't read. Let me restart. I'm so sorry. I can't speak. In both the Witcher books and the games, Geralt frequently refers to himself or is referred to by others as Geralt or Rivia. However, in the book The Witcher, Baptism of Fire, he explains that he chose the birthplace of Rivia because being a native of where the queen resides gives clients a sense of comfort that wouldn't come from finding out that he didn't know where he was born. Lord. I'm so good at reading. I'm so sorry. I can volunteer to reread with fewer mistakes if need be. Yes, Gina.
I'm gonna say it's true.
That is not true.
Oh.
Echo or Brick Cave. I'm also terrible with words. I am so sorry. Yes, Brick Cave.
I'm gonna say I wouldn't know the name of the books, but he explains it in the other book instead of that book you mentioned.
In the other book, he thinks the title of the book is wrong. That is not correct. Echo, blind guess.
No, I struggled understanding the question, to be honest.
I know, I'm terrible. The punctuation is off, and so I kept going when I shouldn't have.
Pre-record.
I'm rereading it very quickly. You have to go to this annoying thing called work. Bye, build time.
Enjoy work.
Bye, build time. Have a good one.
Do your best to enjoy work. Okay, I'm double checking that the punctuation is right this time. Coming soon, pre-recorded questions. Honestly, Dragon. Okay, I think I have it correct. So I will reread it.
Okay.
Clusters are reset. I will do my best to not stumble quite as much. In both the Witcher books and the games, Geralt frequently refers to himself or is referred to as Geralt of Rivia. However, in the book The Witcher, Baptism of Fire, he explains that he chose the birthplace of Rivia because being a native of where the queen resides gives clients a sense of comfort that wouldn't come from finding out that he didn't know where he was born. Yes, Echo.
It's the first bit wrong. It's not the book and the title. Book and the films. Is it book and the... I don't know what I'm talking about now. The first bit is wrong, though.
He thinks that, like, in both the Witcher books and the games, you think that part is wrong? That part is not wrong.
Oh.
Birdcave or Gina?
I have no idea.
Yes, Birdcave.
I'm going to say the bit that was wrong is the bit about being born in the place where the queen resides, and it has nothing to do with that.
Has nothing to do with that.
No, it's just he's born in Rivia.
Oh, I see what you're saying.
Yeah. It's not because of that reason, it's just that's where he's born.
I understand. Okay. That's not right either.
Okay.
I want to make sure I understood what you were saying before I said anything.
Yeah.
Gina, you did have your second guess, yes or no?
I'm just gonna pass because I have no idea.
Okay. Well, his name is Geralt of Rivia. He was actually born in a different region. He taught himself to speak with the Rivian accent, which is where the name comes from.
Okay.
Yeah, so the birthplace itself was wrong, not the reasoning.
Right, okay.
Never seen or heard of it.
If that makes sense.
I've only
Please correct me if I'm explaining that wrong. Excuse me. Well, Hyena and and Becca are yelling.
I know, right?
Yeah, I've only seen Netflix first series, not even the second series.
It's okay. Like, I think I say this almost every week. If I was not the one hosting, I would know 0 of these questions every single week. I just don't know fandoms. So that's 2 points for Becca. Okay, I'll make sure I write a note that Becca has 2 points.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness. Okay, this one takes us to the world of video games. How are y'all with the Legend of Zelda franchise? Oh no. Oh no.
Rusty.
Okay. Excuse me. Well, best of luck. In most games in the Legend of Zelda franchise, attacking cuckoos, the game's equivalent of chickens, will cause a flock of them to appear and attack the main character, Link. However, in The Legend of Zelda Majora's Mask, if Link attacks the cuckoo, something completely different happens. He becomes the cuckoo. Suddenly, Link's body freezes in time, and the player controls the bird. Yes, Echo.
That's true.
Is not true. Brick Cave.
Everything about Majora's Mask is wrong, and still a flock of chickens attacking.
Do you think there's no specific
No,
game?
it's just a flock of chickens attacks in every game, and the whole bit about Majora's Mask changing into a chicken is wrong.
Okay, so he calls BS on the entire second half of the statement.
Yeah.
That's not true.
Damn.
Oh my goodness. Okay, Gina, you got a guess in there?
I'll throw a guess out in the dark.
Yeah, go for it.
It doesn't turn into a giant chicken thing. The chicken becomes a giant chicken thing.
What, the chicken just gets bigger?
Yeah.
It's not that the chicken gets bigger, no.
Irish shots in the dark, I have no
That
idea.
would be crazy.
every chicken you're attacking.
Right?
Try it again.
It's a great way for the chicken to get a little bit of revenge, right? It just grow like 50 times the size and turns into
Ultra mega chicken.
Oh my goodness. I will reread the question. Everyone gets one more guess. In most games in the Legend of Zelda franchise, attacking the cuckoos, the game's equivalent of chickens, will cause a flock of them to appear and attack the main character, Link. However, in The Legend of Zelda Majora's Mask, if Link attacks the cuckoo, something completely different happens. He becomes the cuckoo. Suddenly, Link's body freezes in time and the player controls the cuckoo. Echo.
It's the first bit. It's not most. It's all games of Zelda. Not most of them.
I think that's what Brick Cave said?
That's another way of wording what I said. Yeah.
Oh, is it?
Yeah.
I was making sure that I understood. I was like, wait. Okay, so Echo mimicked Brick Cave's answer, which was also wrong. Gina.
Okay, so it's not the actual game that you said. The something Miracle something. It's a different game. So it's not that game where it turns into where you turn into a chicken. It's a different Zelda game.
Okay, which Zelda game do you think it is? If it's not,
I have no idea.
Just a different one.
Yeah, it's a different one. Not that one.
Gina does get a point for correctly identifying that it was not Majora's Mask. I think I'm still saying that wrong. I'm so sorry. Brick Cave, you get a Hail Mary. Which game was it? If it wasn't Majora's Mask?
Twilight Princess.
And Brick Cave claims the other point.
Hey!
Oh my goodness. Yes, it was Legend of Zelda, the Twilight Princess, where you become the chicken thing instead of being attacked. Oh my goodness. One more question and then we will do a score update. Gina, this one is for you.
Oh no, no pressure.
The South Park character Kenny is based on a person who co-creator Trey Parker was friends with in college. The real-life Kenny wore a big orange jacket that covered his face and would make it difficult for people to understand what he was saying. He would also skip class often, which started rumors of him being dead. Yes, Gina.
It's true.
It's not true. Echo.
Damn, I was going to go with that. Right. Okay. It wasn't in college or in school that he was just a friend.
Just a friend?
Yeah. Okay.
Echo does get 1 point for correct. Oh frick! I penned myself. They were not friends in college. That is what's wrong. They were not friends in college. Brick Cave, you get one guess if you so choose before the question is read.
They were childhood friends. As in younger child, sort of neighbours. You get what I mean?
I know what you mean.
Do I need to say like preschool or something? Is that what I need to say?
Oh, wait, you think specifically preschool?
Yeah.
Okay, it was not preschool.
Okay.
So it's a free-for-all. All three of you get one more guess. Yes, Echo.
It was school.
It was
School
school,
friends.
yes.
Yeah.
It was still school. I guess, do you want to be any more specific than just school?
Well, it wasn't
I-
college friends; it was school friends rather than college
What
friends.
is your definition of school? I'm
Yeah,
sorry.
yeah. Got to
So
think the
you've
American
got-
way of schooling here.
I know.
from-
I don't know which way of
From
school.
5 years old to 12 years old is our
Okay,
school.
cool. Echo
College.
gets it.
There
Yeah,
you go.
Echo. There
Yeah.
you go. Echo gets it from there. I didn't know we call it elementary school.
Elementary,
So-
there you go.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's just school.
Hyena's rubbish.
As well as school and then secondary, isn't it?
I was like, wait a minute. Yeah, sorry. Hyena and I are both North American. We don't call
I
it just
knew-
school.
I knew what Echo meant when he was saying it. I was like,
I'm sorry.
I knew where he
I'm
meant.
sorry. Yeah, Trey Parker was friends with the real life Kenny in elementary school, not college.
Okay.
Yeah, that's on Hyena. That's not on me. No, I'm kidding. That's
Yeah.
I would never throw Hyena.
That's
under
just a cultural thing, isn't it? That's
Yeah.
No. We tried so hard to be careful of those things. It's okay. I just kept fishing for what I wanted the answer to be. I'm sorry.
It's all right.
Oh my gosh. Okay. Awesome. Oh my gosh. I'll share that picture afterwards. Brick Cave. I just got your message.
Okay.
Hey, Brick Girl. Oh my gosh. Okay. Well, after that is what, the 10th question? So we get a score update. Brick Cave and Echo are currently tied for first with 4 points, and Gina is only 1 point behind with 3.
Okay,
So
so close.
it's definitely still very, very close.
I'm just
Hi,
glad to be in
Scotty.
the mix still.
Hey, y'all are y'all having fun? That's the first.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
As long as y'all are having fun, score really doesn't matter at the end of the day, right?
Thanks, Scotty.
Hello, Scotty.
Yo.
Oh my goodness. Sorry, my chair's uncomfortable. I gotta reposition. Alrighty. Hyena, I would get a tiebreaker ready just in case. That's where it looks like it's going.
All comes down to one question anyway.
Oh my goodness. Alrighty, on to question number. I don't want to use the one I told you not to use because I told you not to use it. I don't want to use that one. Oh my god. Please. If you're busy, it's fine. But like, I specifically said not to use that one for a reason. I don't
Oh
think you would-
god. I'm more intrigued to hear what that one is.
I will
If
You're still
Yeah.
working.
it's
That's
that bad.
That's okay. Okay. Well, if you're still, we'll use it if we have to. We have exactly one extra question, so if it comes down to
There
that.
we go.
That's what it'll come down to. Firefly is an American space western drama television series created by writer and director Joss Whedon. The series is set in the year 2517 after the arrival of humans in a new star system and follows the adventures of Captain Malcolm Reynolds and his renegade crew aboard a small spacecraft called the Firefly as they evade warring factions as well as agents of the Alliance who are out to get them. Yes, Brickcave.
The name of the ship's wrong. It's called Serenity.
Dang, look at Brickcave go. Both points to Brickcave. Yeah, the ship is named Serenity.
Great show.
I don't
No idea.
how recent is this show? Because I've never heard of
Oh,
it.
it's quite old. Fox cancelled it because Fox don't know what's good for them. We're not bitter at all. They only got one season, then they did a film called Serenity afterwards to try and tie it off.
I love that everybody in chat knows exactly what it was.
Right?
And I'm just like, I've never heard of
No.
it.
It's such a
Nope,
good show.
Never heard of it.
Never watch it. It's only 11 episodes long, and then a film. You'll be done with it in a week. It's so good though.
Echo, did you know that about this show?
No, I was going to say it was true.
Yep.
just as a guess.
No, that's not true.
Oh my goodness. Welcome in, Mr. Maze. Maze. I'm sorry if I'm saying that wrong. Yes, I know that Silver has a hamper older than me, Hagar. Thank you. Hyena says it's on Disney Plus.
Oh, there you go.
Don't have Disney Plus.
Oh my goodness.
Just get a free trial. You'll be done by the trial.
Yeah.
That's what you need to do.
Oh my goodness. Awesome. The next one takes us to the world of the Big Bang Theory. Excuse me. On the hit television show The Big Bang Theory, it is said multiple times that Richard Feynman is one of Sheldon Cooper's favorite theoretical physicists. Feynman obtained his bachelor's degree from MIT and then his PhD from Princeton. Throughout the series, however, Sheldon makes fun of Howard for getting his master's degree at MIT and Leonard for acquiring his PhD from Princeton. Brick Cave.
True.
That's very much correct. Everything is true. Ain't nothing wrong. Oh my gosh, I missed my marker lid. There we go. Yep, that one was a true statement. I think it's very funny how people have those like double standards, right? Like, oh, my favorite person did such and such. They're amazing. And then your friends are like, haha. Yeah, Brick Cave is pulling ahead. It's definitely still close. It's definitely still anybody's game.
You two got to come up with some answers so we can hear this other
Right.
Big Bang Theory, brilliant until around season 3, where normies started interfering. Oh no. Let's see. On to question number 13. In L. Frank Baum's novel, The Wonderful Wizard of Oz, a farm girl named Dorothy ends up in the land of Oz after a tornado sweeps her away from her home. She learns she cannot return home until she destroys the Wicked Witch of the West. Dorothy acquires a pair of ruby slippers after accidentally killing the Wicked Witch of the East. These slippers also turn out to be the key of returning to Kansas. Echo.
Is a witch not from the West?
That is not what's wrong with the statement.
Damn.
Gina or Brick Cave? Yes, Gina.
She doesn't have to destroy the Witch of the West. It's the bad guy was the guy behind the curtain. He wasn't a witch. There was a ceremony master guy behind a curtain. Right?
Are you talking about the wizard?
Yeah, the wizard.
Yeah. So she didn't have to destroy the Wicked Witch of the West. She had to destroy the wizard.
Why are we destroying the wizard?
I don't know. She had to get to the wizard.
No, she didn't have to kill the wizard. Brick Cave.
She could go home all along, but she chose to help the land of Oz by killing the Wicked Witch of the West.
I believe that is the movie version of how it went. Yes.
Okay.
This question specifically talks about the book.
Right. Not read the book.
Because I do believe that is true, that she could have gone home at any point in time. At least for the movie. I could be wrong regarding the book. So I shall reread. I'll get one more guess. In L. Frank Baum's novel, The Wonderful Wizard of Oz, a farm girl named Dorothy ends up in the land of Oz after a tornado sweeps her away from her home. She learns she cannot return home until she destroys the Wicked Witch of the West. Dorothy acquires a pair of ruby slippers after accidentally killing the Wicked Witch of the East. These slippers also turn out to be the key to returning to Kansas. Yes, Echo.
Is it all true?
It is not all true.
Damn it.
No worries, Gina. Gina.
She didn't acquire the shoes by killing the Witch of the East.
That is how she gets the slippers. That's
I
not
don't
what's
know.
wrong.
Guess.
You got a Hail Mary. Chat knows.
Do they?
Everyone in chat saying they know.
Everybody does, apart from
No,
us.
no pressure, you three. No pressure.
I feel all the pressure now. No, I'm drawing a blank.
Drawing a blank.
Yeah.
No final guess.
All I can think of is she doesn't accidentally kill the Wicked Witch in the West. She throws water on it, but that's still the film. So
No, she definitely accidentally kills the oh my gosh, the Witch of the East, like Dragon said, by dropping a house on her.
yeah, she accidentally kills that one, but she purposely kills the other one. Didn't you say it the other way around?
No, I said it.
Okay.
I said it east by the or not by the house, but east was killed first, west followed.
Okay.
No, what's wrong with this statement is that although the slippers were ruby in the film, they in the book they are actually silver. They are not ruby.
Requires us to read the book.
Never.
It's just famously known as ruby slippers, isn't it?
Yeah.
The reason they were changed to ruby is because the movie was the first Technicolor movie.
Yeah,
So they wanted
imagine.
to emphasize that color change. So
Can you imagine that? Brand new color. Great.
Yeah.
We'll go down so well.
Yep, Dragon's got it. They changed it for the colored movies. That is correct. Correct.
Fair play.
We have got 2 more questions, ladies and gentlemen. Shake out any kind of nerves. You guys got this. 2 more questions. And then we shall crown the victor. Here we go. Second to last. The show Adventure Time takes place about 1,000 years after the Great Candy War. Despite it being such a long time, some of the show's characters are survivors of the war. Marceline was a child at the time the war ended, and the Ice King, who is then known as Simon, and was slowly changing into his insane personality from wearing a powerful crown he got from a Scandinavian fisherman named Gunter. Yes, Gina.
I'm gonna guess true.
Not true. Brigade.
That was going to be my guess. So I'm going to say the crown was not from a Scandinavian man named Gunter, but from a French man named Maurice. I don't know. I've never seen the show.
Wouldn't that be crazy if you just blindly
It
guessed?
is right.
Oh my goodness. I'm getting a connection error. Are you all still able to
Yeah.
hear me okay?
Yeah.
We're all good.
Okay, cool. Just wanted to make sure. No, the Scandinavian is not what's wrong.
Yeah.
A Scandinavian man named Gunter. Yes, Echo.
I'm going to say it's the end bit where he's not a fisherman at all.
He's not a fisherman. What do you think he would be if he's not a fisherman?
Some other job.
Some other
I don't know.
No, he was a Scandinavian fisherman. he was also named Gunter. So the whole part that Brick Cave called out, that's all fine. Fine and dandy.
Okay.
So I shall now reread our question. Excuse me. The show Adventure Time takes place about 1,000 years after the Great Candy War. Despite it being such a long time, some of the show's characters are survivors of the war. Marceline was a child at the time the war ended, and the Ice King, who is then known as Simon, was slowly changing into his insane personality from wearing a powerful crown he got from a Scandinavian fisherman named Gunter. Yes, Echo.
I'm going to say he wasn't a child when the war ended. He was older.
Marceline was a child. She
Okay.
was. Gina.
I'm gonna say it wasn't a crown, but a cloak.
It was not a cloak. Brick Cave.
The king is not called Simon.
No, that is his original name. The show takes place 1,000 years after the Great Mushroom War, not the Great Candy War.
Oh.
I've never seen the show.
How did I not get that?
The reason why it was changed from mushroom to candy is because if y'all were familiar with the show, a lot of the characters, especially in Princess Bubblegum's kingdom, is candy based.
Okay.
There's Lemonhead. Hi, PG name.
PJ.
There's several mints that are in it, like peppermints. What are the other characters? Things of that sort.
Right. Okay.
So it was changed to throw them off. But if y'all didn't know, that's not just Great Candy War. Yeah, that makes sense. Let's go with that.
Given what I've seen from Adventure Time, that did make sense.
Never even heard of it.
No.
It was on Cartoon Network in the mid 2010s, I want to say.
Seems about right.
Something like that, somewhere in that time frame. So we are on to the final question, ladies and gentlemen. This one takes us to the world of Disney. Oh my god, I'm so
Such
sorry.
a broad world.
Yes, very, very broad indeed.
Pretty much.
You got those nerves, you got it. Last question, y'all. Famously, in Snow White and the Seven Dwarfs, the evil queen poisons Snow White with an apple. In the original Brothers Grimm fairy tale, when she discovers that Snow White is still alive, the queen first tries to suffocate her with a bodice, and next tries to poison her with a poisoned comb. Both times, the dwarves save Snow White, tricking the queen into eating the poisoned apple. Echo.
That's true.
That is true. All of that is true. Brothers Grimm are terrifying fairy tales.
Hello.
They're very scary. Very scary, y'all. And with that, we have come to the conclusion of our... Welcome back, Hyena. We have come to the conclusion of our 15 questions. We have the lovely Miss Gina with 3 points. We have Echo with 5. And Brick Cave came out on top with a whopping 7.
Well done, very good.
Cheers.
So a huge round of applause. Huge round of applause to Brick Cave 19 for winning the first of hopefully at least a couple, the EU UK Showdown. Congratulations.
Go on, Brick Cave.
Very good.
Hype, hype, hype.
Yes, all the hype in chat.
Hype.
All
Let's,
right.
let's see all the congrats for Brick Cave.
Right?
I'll add some hope.
I love your emotes. Your emotes are awesome. I have missed them. Oh, they're my emotes. Let's go, you guys.
So
Thank you for the follows. Go ahead, Brick Cave.
What's the question you didn't want to use?
Well, now I'm going to use it on a future episode. So
Okay.
Aww.
I know. Boo.
Tune in next week.
Yeah, tune in. Y'all want to know? We'll be using it.
Cliffhanger.
I'll have to watch the VOD. I'll be sleeping.
Yeah, I know it doesn't help that I start at like 4 a.m. for most of y'all.
You can't help the way the world is.
No.
Who said it earlier? Someone said something along the lines of, whoever thought of this whole round world thing, like, we gotta rethink some things. Oh
Universal time code, and then it's just night and day at different times.
Yes.
Deal with it.
I feel like that will be even more jarring than time zones, I feel like. Like, grow up your entire life sleeping during the
In
day.
the day.
Yeah.
Good night.
And then just travel to the other side of the world and be like, oh,
I should
This
be
is-
listening.
this is a thing now? Oh my goodness, that would be crazy. Excuse me. So Brick Cave, if we get enough interest for a second episode, you will be more than more than welcome to come on back
Amazing.
and defend your title.
Awesome.
And at the bare minimum, you'll be invited to the Tournament of Champions and hopefully January-ish.
Cool.
So,
I like the sound of it.
Yeah, fingers crossed.
Any
Maka.
chance to take out Macca again and say,
Yeah. Maka, if you do change your mind, Maka, Cave is personally challenging you.
I've beaten him once, I can do it again.
It's on.
I don't know how easily I can share my screen with your sword image.
Can't get away that quick, Macca.
Let's see. I haven't tried sharing my screen through StreamYard yet, so I will. It's gonna be a learning curve. Yeah, I know I can. I just haven't. I want to make sure I'm not showing anything I shouldn't. Okay. Present. Screen. Okay. We're gonna hope this works. Oh, I can pick a specific tab. Perfect. That'll be helpful. Okay. I think y'all can see it.
There we go.
So, Cave, if you wanna say anything regarding the picture, you're more than welcome to.
I mean, it's quite obvious as me and Mrs. Brickcave, we're cutting our cake with Glamdring Gandalf's sword.
Awesome.
Because our wedding was Lord of the Rings themed.
Here, I can see that just a little bit more. There we go. There's the sword. It all looks so nice. It looks so nice.
I love her dress.
I do too.
That's great. She's even wearing the even star necklace as well.
Yeah, I love the necklace. That's what I was going to point out.
It was great.
It looks like fun. I know you streamed which part of it again?
The actual ceremony, so the us actually getting married. Didn't stream the party side of things or the speeches or anything. I think it's still on my channel. I don't think the VODs have deleted it yet. You'll have to check.
Did you highlight it or anything?
I have downloaded it, so yeah, it's gone off the VODs now, but I have downloaded it, so I have a copy of it.
Awesome.
If people do want to see it at some point, they can just ask. I can send you a video if you want.
Evan Star necklace and earrings. Yeah, you look so pretty. This is Brick Cave. You look so nice in that picture.
Yeah, I can put it on YouTube.
Yeah. I mean, why not, right? We flew through those questions. Dang. We absolutely flew through them today. Is there anything that you guys would like to chat about? Or I know it is getting late for you guys, so if y'all have to run, that's also perfectly fine. Either way. Brick
What are you
Cave.
saying, Hagar?
Oh no.
So back to like destroying chat.
Let's see. Were the fandoms? I know personally, you guys didn't know quite a number of them, but were they at least something you were aware of for the most part?
I knew of everything. I just hadn't watched. Did someone choose Thomas and Friends, or was that just random?
I think that one was random. You'd have to ask me for sure.
Last time I watched that, I was like 2.
Yeah.
I do not recall any of it.
Oh my goodness. Yeah, we're doing throwbacks and modern cartoons like in the same episode. Crazy.
Yeah. Yeah, no. Obviously, it comes down to what you watch, isn't it?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
What you play and stuff like that.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I think we just got super unlucky with the topics this week. That's what it sounded like.
We don't learn if we don't, we can't know everything.
No.
Otherwise, it wouldn't be a quiz, would it? Because everyone would just give you the answer, and then it would be like.
Reads three words into the statement. Nope, that's wrong.
Yeah, exactly. You wouldn't want it that way. You want to have the tension in trying to figure it out.
It's got to be challenging, otherwise.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Obviously, most people got their own fandoms right straight away. You know,
Mhm.
that was the idea.
Yeah, Echo didn't even let me finish his question for Manchester United. He was just like, "That's it. That's it."
That's of course, but it's definitely right.
To say when you said Man United, I was like, "Oh, I might have a chance here because I'm also a fan." But Echo would beat me to that. So
I know
Echo
nothing.
didn't let me finish the question. He was just like, "Nope, that's it. I know the question. That's it." Oh my goodness, that's awesome though. I do again hope that y'all had a great time, regardless of the outcome.
This was
Oh, yeah,
so
it
much
was a lot of
fun.
Yeah, it was good. It's nice to be streaming with other people as well.
Yeah.
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 2 Maggie fans somehow.
Oh, yeah.
I've got the Old Trafford set just down here.
No.
Nice.
Get
I don't know
out.
if you can see it. But, there it is.
Oh, wow. Collection.
Oh my goodness, y'all have such bigger Lego collections than I do. I don't have a real job yet, so I don't make real money. I just got baby. I got all my baby sets are sitting up here on my shelf.
Where's the globe?
The globe is right here, still
Okay.
only half built.
Half built?
It's,
God, you
Half
got that ages ago.
it's so repetitive and boring. I'm sorry. I need to finish it. I have everything together. I just haven't finished it yet. I got gifted some architecture sets from one of my friends. So I'm probably gonna be able to build those on stream. So that'll be exciting.
Which ones?
Oh my god, which ones did he send me?
Weren't prepared
He
for
kind
follow-up.
of just chose and sent them. I need to see if I can find which ones. Excuse me,
Camera's slowly
specifically he
falling
said.
down.
Maka asked what our thoughts are regarding the foosball table.
If
Rip
you want
off.
to waste £215,
Yeah.
go ahead.
Yeah.
Yeah. I like the fact that they're doing the skin tones. That's a nice touch.
Yeah. Good
You can
diversity.
customize that, and that's good. But the table itself is small.
For that
5
price,
aside as well. It's
The
Yeah.
price is too much.
I would have expected not a full-size football table because obviously that's ridiculous, but big enough to have, I'd say, at least 8 figures per team or whatever it was saying. No. Yeah. It's
I think it was always going to be a difficult kind of build to do though, with all with the actual scale of a minifig. To then have the scale, you couldn't really go too much bigger without it going over $500 kind of scale. If you put 11 aside or even 8 aside, they could have only done 2 rows. That was my thing. You know what I mean?
I still think it's a bit of a cash grab.
I mean, they could reduce the price. I mean, let's be honest, it doesn't cost Lego £215 to make 2,000 odd pieces.
Yeah,
probably cost them £2. So
and the add-on as well. The stand would have been better if it was on part of the set. You know what I mean? It could have been at either end, or
I feel the stand is just there because
an add-on.
Yeah, I think the only reason they put that stand in is they set the price before they finished the design, and then they were like, "We're short on pieces. How do we make it up? Oh, let's build a stand with some more figures, and that will do it."
Yeah, it reminds me of the you remember the Barcelona, the gift with purchase?
Yeah,
kind of reminds me a bit like that. It's kind of like an afterthought.
I feel like they misjudged the cost that they set. I reckon they set costs in advance. Ideas set got to be this much, this much, and then fit the set to fit that budget. So, like with Star Wars, obviously the Razor Crest being £500, they won't do another big £500 set this year, but next year they might. But you get what I mean. I just feel like they've angered a lot of people with that price.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I feel the same
Every-
about the bust, though, like the Black Panther bust.
Yeah, that's a bit too much, given that
Yeah.
if you work out, because the claws of the Black Panther bust are the same as the Infinity Gauntlet and the Nano Gauntlet. So that's £55 each. And then the head is a little bit bigger than a standard head, but is it £200 more than 2 claws? Like,
Yeah.
that's how you got to look at that, is it?
Mhm.
I would say that's a £150 set, not a £300 set.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
I didn't actually
agree.
see the scale, the actual submission of the football table, so I might have to go back and look at the difference and see what the design of the actual, because it's an idea set, isn't it?
Yeah, I think it's probably bigger. I would have thought if fans done it.
It came from some sport Lego set competition they had
Okay.
a year or two ago. I think 2 years ago. It was the end of 2020. They announced it in 21. I think they're releasing it
Right.
November 1st. Quack has.
They could have.
Quack has
Also,
it.
they could have produced this set maybe 3 months ago when they were actually sponsoring the women's football.
I mean,
it just seems a bit. They've kind of missed the gap. I think missed the spot.
I've found the submission, and it looks like they've used microfigs in the table, but they've got 1, 2, 3. So they've got 8. They've got 11 aside, but they're all microfigs. Yeah. But it looks like
better.
We're trying. Can I post links in your chat?
Yes. Everyone should be able to post links in my chat.
That link there, if you click that, that's, even though it's micro, it looks proportionally correct.
Right.
As opposed to,
do you think that they wanted the minifigs? That's, I mean, they've gone with them because they look better, or?
Well, as you know, if you look at the close-up pictures, they are minifigures, actually. But it looks a lot bigger.
Tiny.
That looks a lot bigger, like compared to what they've actually gone with.
Yeah. The link that I sent
has the comparison.
The link that I sent has Lego's explanation for the change in size.
Right. Okay.
Like from the Lego Ideas teams.
So they want to keep the game intense, so we chose a smaller build. But I don't get that. Football table was always about, I can't grab both at the same time. I need to, and then you just this.
Do you know what it reminds me of? It reminds me of that scene in the film Zoolander. What is this for ants? Like that really small. I don't know if anyone knows or has seen the film Zoolander, where he's like seeing the scale model. And it's like it needs to be at least
a little phone out.
See ya, hyena.
Hi, hyena.
Yeah. See you later, dude.
Yeah, I don't agree with that from Lego. Like,
I just think it's really overpriced, because if you think if it's like 200 quid and then like what the Titanic was like 600, so is 3 of those worth 1 Titanic?
Yeah, and if was it 2,800 pieces of the Lego table? So it's not even the same pieces.
The original table, they have to comply with under a certain amount of pieces, don't they?
Yeah, it has to be a rule for ideas.
Yeah, so therefore that build that they've got there with the legs, even it's a much better build.
Yeah,
compared to what they've got. But
I've got the feeling a lot of people are just going to mock this up their own way.
Well, I was going to say, you can probably reach out to the idea guy and using Bricklink pay less than the Lego idea one and build the other one. I bet he can sort that out.
I'm definitely curious to know what the designer, like the original designer.
Yeah, what he thinks.
Yeah, because he must be, because it doesn't even look like it. Like, I know some sets they change bits for, we don't want to reprint that many of this piece or whatever, but it doesn't even look similar.
I think Lego have been doing a lot though with the idea stuff, like taking the original format and just whenever it's released, it never kind of looks the same.
Yeah, it's almost like Lego just asking for ideas on a list.
Yeah, they literally are. That's it. Yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah, totally.
We're doing the work for them by submitting their idea.
It's like them business meetings. This is what I want, but different.
Yeah.
I want this, but not how you've done it.
Yeah.
Find a
We'll
different
change
way
it
to do
enough.
it.
I know that VR Gamer does a lot of like analysis on the different
Yeah.
sets. I'm wondering what his analysis on this foosball set's gonna end up being.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It'd be good to know. As I say, it's just.
And it's a shame as well because a lot of the idea sets are brilliant. It's just you've kind of it's weird that this one's not kind of hitting the spot.
No, I have a lot of the idea range, and
yeah,
I love the idea stuff.
Same.
But this is just like a wet blanket. It's just I don't look at it and go, oh my god, I want to get that set. I just go, what the hell is that? You know, it's just I'm not excited for it at all.
And I don't know who is it appealing to as well. I know the World Cup is coming up, but there's no.
Surely a stadium would have been better for that, or a World Cup, so to speak.
Something
They've done a trophy before. Why not?
But it's not like a kid's toy, and especially not at that price. I mean,
no,
you're not going to hand that to your 5-year-old kid, are you? And be like, oh,
they're going to turn it, and the piece will come off, and then they'll pick the figure and put the figure in their mouth, and they'll put it back.
Eat the thing.
I think go ahead.
As I say, given the other things that they have released in ideas, like the blacksmith and the treehouse, and all these really cool sets, and then to go to that,
they set the bar high.
The lighthouse is expensive because of the light. It still looks really good.
Yeah, it does,
yeah, but they changed a lot from the original idea as well on that one, which is a bit.
So they could do it to make it look good. Why have they done it the other way?
Yeah.
Right.
You've proven that you could do it this year.
Yeah. I think also the lighthouse for me is just a bit pricey. Like, if I see it on sale, but not full price.
All of their oh my god, I got really dark. Hello. Yeah, no, because it comes with what 20-something figures, I want to say, the foosball, but you only use 10 at a time.
Yeah, and then the rest you just throw in the stand, which was the afterthought.
Yeah. What is wrong? There we go. It's a little bit better.
I kind of feel like with that lighthouse, they should have offered. You know how some things you can buy, like so they should have offered so you could buy the lighthouse without the light, just the structure, and cheaper price, and then buy it with the light if you wanted. Because I bet you they would have sold a lot more if they sold it without the light, and then just offered people the option to have a light.
I think
so it's the lights.
I think they kept it in so they could keep the price high, though.
Oh yeah.
Which is a shame because a lot of the idea sets are quite pricey, and it kind of pushes people out.
Yeah.
With these great sets that they don't have to necessarily go with big builds all the time. If you look at all the other themes, they all have small builds and big builds, but ideas seem to always keep it at that high-end market.
The biggest, because up until the price change, the biggest sort of cost was Home Alone, wasn't it? Like 230 quid.
But you're always over 100. Always over 100.
Yeah, except for Seinfeld, Friends, and Sonic, I think.
Yeah.
Which are under.
But they're quite small sets, though.
Yeah.
Yeah. But anything. Oh, no, and the space station. That was underneath.
The space station is retiring, isn't it, this year?
Yeah. And the Saturn V. Which I bought the other day. It's down there to build. But yeah, no, most of the sets are over, and the thing is, I don't mind them being over that £100 price mark because it's the idea of it. It's a one-off set. You're not gonna like with the Office just releasing. You're not gonna get the Office, and then suddenly you're gonna get here's the car park as an additional add-on or whatever. Like some things like with Star Wars, you get here's this ship, here's this ship, here's this ship, and they're all 30 quid. You're gonna get that's the Office. That's it. That's fine. You can buy it. You got that done. Move on to the next one. But to go that high for that little. I mean, it'd
I
be
think
interesting to see how many pieces are in some of the cheaper sets and sort of weigh it up.
VR gamer will know.
Yeah.
Well, I'm just looking now, like the Blacksmith's 2,164 pieces.
Yeah.
Arguably much better.
Oh, definitely.
And the Fusible table only has literally 25 more pieces.
That's it.
Yeah.
Give or take, yeah. And it's 160 quid for the Blacksmith.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, I know where I'd go.
Yep.
So,
Yeah, definitely.
I'd buy
I'll get
another
another blacksmith.
yeah, get another Blacksmith and go
Yeah.
to
Mock it.
Rebrickable and see what variants there are.
Right.
Have much better time.
Absolutely.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm super happy and lucky that I got my typewriter when it was 200 because they increased it to 250.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
why? Like that just makes it that less accessible to the people they want to appeal to, I would think. Like it's difficult.
But it's like they can prove you can get a lot of figures for cheaper because obviously the Office set has got like 14 figures for 100 quid.
Yeah.
So it's not a figure related thing. It's only 1,000 pieces short, and we know from other smaller sets that 1,000 pieces can be about a £60 set. So you add them together, that's 160 quid. So they've added 50 quid in for no reason.
Mm-hmm.
Really.
Yeah.
And is that because of the price increase, do you think, though? Because if you put the blacksmith's not, has the blacksmith's gone up?
No, it's
I
still
don't know if it did.
160.
Yeah.
So
Okay.
I mean, even if it's because of the price increase, it would only drop down to what, a 190 set from the 215.
Yeah.
Would you still think it's worth
It's a big
190?
It's not even worth that. It's not even worth that, is it? It's like
I think it's a 130 set, maybe.
I don't think I would even buy 100.
No,
I mean, I wouldn't buy it, but I think reasonable price for others probably be 130, given figures and whatnot.
Mm-hmm.
But
I think 80 quid would be a price point I'd be happy to meet, but beyond that, nah.
Kazakh, do you have these tables in the States?
I'm sorry?
Do you have the foosball tables that, like, obviously football in America is not as popular as it is here. Do you still have the game, the tabletop the football
That's not what we call it, but yeah, we call it foosball. Yeah, we play foosball.
Yeah.
I love foosball. Yeah. Foosball's awesome.
Okay.
Yeah, that's why I want the set for the idea, but no way in hell for that price. I cannot.
no.
Mm-hmm.
No.
I think you'd probably be better to see if the designer will release his original instructions and bricklink order that. You'd probably save a lot of money and have a better time with it.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, definitely. But there's too many other good sets out for that sort of price. So it's going to struggle, I think.
They're releasing too much too quick as well. Slow down.
Yeah. But I think
Let's
you
catch up.
put a football table next to any other set and you stood in a shop, you're not going to grab the table. You're going to grab the other set.
No.
Yeah.
I can't imagine anyone's. Well, I wouldn't say anyone, but not the masses are not going to run for a foosball table. Whereas, the Office sold out and it's now back order pretty much everywhere.
Has the Bowser set officially been put on back order as well? I know that one was pretty popular.
It was in the store when I went.
Here and I found one, and it was actually at €237. I struggled to walk out of that shop and not buy it because it was like such a good price.
Yeah.
My husband literally was like, "Get out!"
It's still available on the Lego site in the UK, and it's a limit of 3, so we can't be
3 big Bowsers? Lord Jesus.
They can't be struggling to have stock if they're allowing people to buy 3 at a time.
Well, people mass buy them, don't they? They keep one boxed and build one.
There's only one set I think people should have bought 3 of, and that was the DeLorean. Just because they said you could build it in this one, this one, and this one.
Mm-hmm.
After that.
Can you imagine buying big Bowsers? Where would you put 3 big Bowsers? Assuming you built all 3 of them. Where would you put them?
Yeah.
That's crazy.
You just
Yeah,
have
well,
one.
this
with
is-
Here,
I have
here,
one
That
there, one there.
an army of big Bowsers.
Yeah, no, it's
Oh
one of
my
them.
God.
Well,
That's
I'm looking
crazy.
at like getting a mock of a tall neck. I found one that's like 90 centimeters high, so it like literally come to my waist when I
neck.
stand up. But yeah, it's
That'd
a
be
bit
cool.
pricey,
And just buy a bit at a time.
right?
That'd be cool. Because the tall neck set's great. I
Yeah.
love that one.
So
Oh, I love it. Yeah, I've actually bought the lighting for it. I'm gonna put the
Okay.
light kit in it, and I'm really
That'd be
excited. But then I found this mock, and I'm like,
Ooh, that's much more entertaining. Yeah, no, it's a good set. But seeing one that high, yeah, would be like
oh,
impressive. Yeah.
there's a
Yeah.
perfect corner behind you that you could stand in as well.
mhm. I can put my husband that. I'm like, look, he'll go like over there, completely fine.
And if you get a lighting kit for that one, it'll be like an actual light. You won't need to turn the big one on, you just turn the tall
Yeah.
neck on.
That's when the Bowsers come in handy, right? You just have to guard the tall neck in the corner.
Yeah.
Yes. Yes.
I'm sure someone's rigged a motor to a Bowser set so it moves,
Oh,
you know,
probably.
all on its own. That'd be good.
That
I'm
would be
sure you could
good.
probably do that. I think you can put them everywhere and just follow
Yeah.
whoever's in the room.
Oh my gosh, that's awesome.
Bowser's
Try and
security
motorize
cameras.
the tall neck. Like a robot.
What you got to do if you do the tour day is get a Mario set and just the stickers that play the song. Just put one on top of the tool neck and then just put Mario on it and move it around so it's playing the theme as it's going
Yes. I'll just wait till people knock on my door and just send it.
Who needs a guard dog when you have a guard tall neck, right?
Yeah, exactly.
Oh, I could get two and one on either side of the door.
Oh, like the ornamental lions, but tool necks.
Yes, but just
Yeah.
tall neck.
Now we're talking.
Oh my gosh, that's
Now I need
that's
to buy two.
hilarious.
Dangerous when your mind runs.
Yeah. Yeah.
Are there any other sets that are announced for November 1st yet?
I don't know.
Really?
No,
Because-
don't
Because
think so.
are the Avatar sets out or are they mid-October?
No, they
I
came
don't
out.
know.
Yeah.
They came out. Okay.
I don't. I
We're
really don't
fully
really
stocked
know.
on the shelf, by the way. Like no one was picking them up.
Yeah, they look
They look too much for the money again. Like,
It looks a bit messy. Like you
the
look
tree
at it.
didn't look that great.
Yeah.
But the only reason it cost so much because they had to make loads of new parts, and
I don't know. It's just I'm not a big Avatar fan though, so I think for me it's like it doesn't have that pull. Like
nah,
yeah,
unlike the UCS Razor Crest.
or a big
Just pulling everyone in. It looks pretty good.
let's see, what else? What else released October 1st? Quite a number of things, I imagine.
I am looking forward to the
October
Hocus
1st.
Pocus set though.
Yes,
That's gonna be
gonna-
good.
I'm gonna
that'll
be
sell.
queuing for that one.
That'll sell
So-
quick. It
Yeah.
was The Office that came out. Razor
Yeah,
Crest
Black
was
Panther.
October 3rd, technically, but
Yeah.
near enough the same thing, wasn't it?
Black Panther came out, didn't it?
Yeah, the Black
Yeah,
Panther
that's
Pass is out, which I've just
Oh,
seen. It's got 3 stars
Oh,
on the Lego website. People aren't happy with it.
Oh no.
I wonder why.
Oh, Maka, I presume, redeemed a hydrate. Hold on, because he told us
Yes.
to all hydrate.
I ran out. It was a little bit.
Yeah.
I'm drinking Coke, so I don't think that quite counts.
Yeah, I'm on Fanta. Well, not even real Fanta. Shop's own brand. Aldi Fanta.
So I'm just looking at the Black Panther thing. So it's 46 centimeters high. So that's
quite a bit.
He's a big boy. I think it does
about
look
that.
big. Someone I
it's-
know is ordering it, and they're going to build it online. So I think I'll watch them.
Well, I'm just
and
trying to
see.
look at the other helmets, and like the other helmets, it's got to be about a third of the way up. I would have thought the other helmets.
Yeah.
It's only a tiny bit
Yeah.
higher.
But there is the bust as well, though, like the shoulders.
Yeah,
Zach's got
but
it.
that's all in the
So,
46 centimeters.
but it's not 300 quid's worth.
I'd say 229.
Macca's saying Zach's got the bust. He was a bit on the
Yeah.
fence about that one, I think.
Zach's
Yeah.
got every set.
No, but I think Zach got it because, like, I think
Zach
Zach
just
was
goes,
telling
"Oh,
me he
it's
had
out."
3
Buy it.
VIP points, and he got it on his VIP points or something.
Oh, did he?
Yeah.
He just sees a set and he's yeah. That's
Yeah.
why he has that big stack of shame.
I
keeps
just tell him
giving it
to
away.
unbox Wally, man. I was like, who doesn't build Wally? Get him out. Get your Wally out.
Went on the hunt for Wally. The second I saw that it was a set, I was like, I'm having that. And they've all found it.
I had regrets of not getting him, so I bought him off AliExpress the other week.
I found someone on Facebook selling secondhand. So I didn't get the box or anything, but I was like, I'm having it still.
I can't find it for any cheaper than 300.
Is that how much it is now?
I was looking on eBay and I was looking on like
Rick keeps selling it.
Yeah.
I only paid 50 quid for it on Facebook.
Jeez.
Without it boxed and instructions.
I paid 26 on AliExpress.
Yeah, I was going to say, 300 quid for a box version. God, I might as well see if a Bricklink can sell me a box.
Yeah.
Could buy a football table and still have 70 quid.
Right?
Bloody hell. Now I've got a few to build. I've got Saturn V, Benny's spaceship, Groot and helmet and the Horntail to do still.
Oh, Groot is so good.
I've got the Horntail. Yeah.
I don't know how I want to pose him because I've seen people posing with the guitar, which I've got. But I've also seen people posing playing the NES and making him hold the controller.
I've seen him at the piano. That looks cool.
I'm just like, which one do I want to do? Well, I didn't think of the piano. That'd be cool.
Someone's done him sat at a Vesper as well, which I thought looked really good.
It's just so good that you can pose them in that way and just throw them onto one of the sets. You have to speak to Brick and Dick and see if you can make an Xbox. Because obviously in the film he's playing, the Corbin or are playing the Xbox, so you can sort of do that. That'd be good. I know they gave us the tape, but they should have given us the headphones and the tape player as well, so you could put it on. That would have been cool.
What do you guys think about the Harry Potter, the train?
I want it.
Isn't that like, how much was it again for the train?
$4.29.
It's 500 euros here.
Yeah, it's a meter long. Well, I've seen it in the shop. It's substantial. It's
5,000 and some change.
pieces. Yeah.
Yeah.
No, I do want it, but I need to get Hogwarts first.
I like it, but I think for the price, I'd rather have a couple of other sets.
See,
I'm not a big Harry Potter fan.
I have this ace in my sleeve where, because I live near Alton Towers, and Alton Towers is owned by Lego, and I have friends that work at Alton Towers who are kind enough to let me use their 40% discount off their website. So it does make things a bit nicer sometimes.
You need some Lego friends. What?
So when you can buy certain sets, and it's like, oh, I can get this one for free.
What?
One of my friends works for Lego every summer, and so he asked me this like right before he stopped working for them for this past summer. He's like, yeah, so I'm just gonna order a bunch of Lego sets. If there's any that you want, I'll use my half off discount. And I'm like, holy crap!
That's the thing, is like when you realize how much they get off, you understand where it goes now.
Yep.
Yeah, that was. Oh my gosh, I was like, I'm so broke that I know I can't afford some of these sets, but can I make it work if I only had to pay half as much?
Yeah.
Right.
And then what you do is you go, right, what's the max I can spend? And then how many sets can I get half off into that max?
Yeah.
And then you maximize the amount of potential. Like the last order I did, I got the Saturn V, the Horntail, and the Cantina, all for cheaper than the Cantina was on its own.
Nice.
Nice.
So, I was like, great, quid's in.
Yeah.
I kind of shop.
That's crazy.
But I try not to take the mick too much because it's like, hi, can I use your discount? No. There's a day where they cut me off and I'm like, no.
Oh my gosh. That's insane. I wish I knew people who like worked with Lego year round, because there's some sets that I'm looking at and I'm like, oh, come on.
Becca.
Night, Becca.
Good night, Becca.
Good night, Becca Lovely. Thank you for being here.
Yeah, there's some sets that like I never thought I'd get the Falcon, the big one that sat behind me. But Mrs. Brickcave was nice to me on my 30th birthday. Treated me. Because you look at it in the shop and you go, that's nice, but no, never get it.
Right.
Same how I feel about the 8080 is like, I want it, but that's even more than the Falcon was. It's like, no, not happening.
Oh my goodness, y'all. I think, because my connection is struggling a little bit here, I think we're gonna start wrapping up here pretty soon, y'all. Brickcave, you won, so you do get the honors of choosing our raid target today.
Oh.
I'm just gonna do a quick little spiel while you are searching for a raid target. First of all, of course, thank you so much to the three of you for hanging out with me today. I hope y'all had fun. I hope that you would be willing to do it again in the future sometime. And if you have any suggestions moving forward, my DMs are always open. You're more than welcome to throw suggestions out there. To my viewers, thank you so much for being here. I really do appreciate it, and I know a lot of y'all were yelling at a lot of the contestants for a good handful of those questions. So if you're interested in hanging out, feel free to join my Discord if you're not already there, and then reach out to me, and we will see if we can get you on here for another episode here. Regarding streams for the next couple weeks, I am celebrating my birthday on Saturday. So Saturday night around 8 p.m. Eastern. And we'll just keep going until I'm tired. We're gonna be doing community games. We're gonna be doing, Jackbox, Scriblio, oh my gosh, Gardic Phone, Goose Duck. We're gonna be playing all kinds of games, so I'm pretty excited for that. Sunday we're still on the fence. There might be another special stream. We're trying to work out some details on that. No trivia next week, but Alpha Dog will be returning in 2 weeks' time to defend his champion, his title. And will he be the first three-peat? We don't know yet. Please join us for, I think it's going to be the 18th of October for that one. Also, stay tuned for news regarding an Australia, New Zealand showdown. I've had quite a number of people who are interested in that region of the world, so I'm excited. Is there anything else? I'm glad you made it to work, build time. Yeah, Aussie versus New Zealand. That'll be exciting. Zaraya, hello. welcome on in. Huge shout out to Zariah. Shout out to obviously all three of my wonderful contestants. Shout out to Build Time, Maka, Hagar, Hyena. Who else was here? Dan was here for a while. Go check out Pinwheel's YouTube. Like just about everyone in my chat streams or is some kind of Lego content creator. Go follow them. It's worth it. Is there anything else that I'm missing? I don't think so. Yeah. Brookhaven, do you have a raid target in mind?
Yeah, let's say more and more.
More? Awesome. I'll go ahead and get that raid started. Thank you, all three of you, once again. I forgot how to spell more and more, apparently. Lord. Sorry. Brookhaven, thank you for the resub. Thank you for all the follows in the last, 2 days-ish. Thank you, everyone, for coming out, supporting. Let's go say hi to more and more. And, yeah, if the three of you have any final remarks you'd like to say, feel free.
No, it's been a
Thanks
pleasure.
for having me.
Yeah,
It's been a lot of fun.
thank you.
Yeah. Really enjoyed
And
it.
if anybody's in chat, give it a go.
Yeah.
Bring it,
Maka. Maka.
Oh, Maka.
Come on.
Bring it.
Yes, Brookhaven is personally challenging you guys. Welcome on in, Nicole. Nicole is a dear friend of Amish's community. Zariah is a dear friend of Wumba's. Thank you, just again, everyone, for hanging out.
It's been a lot of fun.
Yeah.
Good.
Thank you.
I'm so glad. All right. I think we are ready to raid on over. Bye, everyone.
See you later.
Bye.
Take care.
Bye.